So Christmas Brawl is you battle against another player's army every 3 rooms. If you lose a life, but all your humans come back. And you try and get as many wins as possible. You don't have to like go around the dungeon, the rooms are fixed, and there's no food, so it's really gonna be auto chess style, like, you know, you're gonna fight some neutrals, you're gonna upgrade, you're gonna fight another player, you're gonna fight some more neutrals, so on and so forth. Which this is it's called Christmas Brawl, but I hope they keep it around. Because I like the idea of being able to jump right into PvP and not have to do a full run. So I'd like to see them have like some leaderboards and stuff for that and keep it around. If it's good, we'll see. But I'm sure they could iterate upon it. Alright, next up there are 6 new enemies. Frosty, Brain, Specimen, Bee, Beak, and Abyss. So Frosty's a little like skull, Brain is a brain with like a stabby proboscis. I don't know what the hell Specimen is. Bee is a bee, Beak is a little like bird bat thing, and Abyss is just like a black hole with a skeleton head and a skeleton hand. I'm sure we'll run into them. I'm sure we'll run into them today, and they'll just absolutely ruin some runs because I don't know what they are. So we'll look forward to that. 7 new mutations. I can actually hold up. This. Oh, stop. Steam, work with me here. I can actually pull these up in game. Alright, let's see. First one is damage link. It's for fighters only. When used, the link deals 150 magic damage to enemies near the target. So at the start of the room, basically, when the fighters all link together, they're gonna do a bunch of AoE damage. It seems like. Seems good potentially. It gives fighters like a magic damage option. And then we have a couple things for. Well, they also. I'm just gonna go to this one next. They're not in like a good order on the patch notes. This is the other fighters like health link. Increases the max health of cultist class by 50% for the duration. This seems a little weird. Like fighters and cultists don't really have that much synergy. Aside from like using link on the summons to give yourself more effective HP to the team. But like the cultists, I don't know. I feel like the cultists don't really need the HP that much, so it's kind of a weird one. But we'll have to see. You like Beak? Yeah, Beak looks. All the enemies in this game look really cool. They're very unique in their art style. Okay, and then next, we have tanks got some new stuff. Effective taunt, pretty simple. Taunt just lasts 2 seconds longer. Which seems good because of this right here, right in the heart. Tank class ability reduces taunted targets max health by 25% for the duration. This seems really strong to me. And it seems like tanks got a big boost this patch. Because you combined, like, you get the extra 2 seconds from this. So that everything has less HP, and then you just burst them down. You do that with the whole room taunt. Gotta figure out what that icon is. This one. So if they get mass taunt and right in the heart, that's just minus 25% HP to everything in the room. And you don't even need that many tanks. Like, get these 3 mutations and then just flash some tanks. Could be really, really strong, I think. And it might just be worth taking, just like actually running tanks even. It might be that good. Next is This one, minions attack. Summoned creatures receive 200% of the effect from the shooter's aura. Which seems pretty strong as well. Especially since shooters have their own summons now. And honestly, if you do this with like cultists, you might even just focus on the summoned zombies instead of pentacles. You probably do like 1 or 2 tentacles and then have a bunch of extra like guitars to summon zombies. And that way you can still get a Hail Satan off, which will kill some newbies, which will make instant zombies. Potentially really strong synergy there. Just because shooters have their own minions now even. They have their own summons. Probably good enough just for that particular build. Not even having to worry about cultists. So this is definitely something to look out for. And then we have Powerful Pill, which is a healer. Healer's definitely getting pretty heavy like support mutations this patch. So when healing, healers grant a bonus of 20 to the target's attack for 10 seconds, and this bonus stacks, which seems kind of insane. If you have a bunch of healers, and then you get like Powerful Pill and Sweet Pill to swallow, gives them attack speed. Especially with like multicast and, you know, some cooldown, they're just going to be spamming heals, giving everything attack. And to go with that, they also have Spirit Healing now. When they heal, they restore mana to whoever they healed. So healers are definitely getting a bit of a bump and putting into like, they're getting more support options basically instead of just healing, which might make them even useful for King of the Hill now. Like giving shooters or like fencers attack, like the mana one. Not sure how useful this is overall, but Powerful Pill with Sweet Pill, it could be pretty strong. It's something I'll definitely want to try out because I do like healers. They're fun. They're fun with, you know, random sparks and like bloodletting, but now they have more of a support option besides just healing. And Sweet Pill already existed, but it wasn't really like enough on its own. With Powerful Pill combined, maybe something in there. That's all the new mutations, but some pretty strong stuff in here for sure. We're definitely gonna have to run some tanks this season. Tanks and like summon shooters is obviously becoming its own archetype. So pretty good stuff in the mutations end of things. Let's see. Next is balance changes. Hunger now decreases not only physical but magical damage as well, and also affects summons. So that's a pretty big hit because it's one of the reasons like mages were so good at getting good PvE starts, because you just get like chain lightning and stack magic damage and just murder everything. But now hunger is they really want hunger to be more relevant, it seems, and not as easy to ignore with magic damage in summon builds. So it's definitely going to change like magic and cultist starts. Let's see, more enemies now spawn on level 7, less enemies spawn on levels 10 and 11. Token rewards for finishing rooms on 9 and 11 have been increased. Fungus is nerfed in the sense that there can only be one fungus in a room. It will spawn accompanied with beaks, one fungus at a time. Which, that probably had to happen if they're effectively nerfing magic damage when you're hungry. Because that was the main way to get rid of fungus, is just to like not survive them, just have to DPS check basically and kill them before they can do their burrow. Puny humans thrown in the sacrificial pit now give 4 food instead of 5. The hunk of meat The 27 token food is now 120 food instead of 110. Still probably never going to buy that. And shooters got nerfed in damage yet again. At least the top four. They're the Punisher, Plasma Gun, Sucker Gun, and Crossbow. All got nerfed yet again, but I feel like if you're running shooters now, it's just going to be for summons. Or the speed aura. Mutation balances. Mana Denial gets buffed, so it now does 20 mana burn instead of 10. I don't know if that's going to be useful. It's still not going to, like, have too much effect on anything that gets, like, the max mana regen. But we'll see. Max mana regen wasn't really a thing last patch compared to the one before. Egghead's Shooting Tower mutation got pretty heavily buffed. It does 299 damage now, up from 199. The stun chance on Bash for shooters is up 2% to 3%. Wow. Stunning Beauty, the one that stuns... that has a chance to stun an attacker. Where is it? Where are you? There's gonna be a point, there's gonna be too many mutations in here, and it's kind of already at that point. Where it's hard to find them. Here it is. This is up to 30% from 20%. Which was probably needed. I tried this a few times, and it's like, I never really saw it doing much. Slow Destruction is the one that decreases mana resistance on attack. It's now 100%, so it just completely wipes out all their magic resistance. Where is it? But it is Trickster's exclusive now. It's pretty neat. It doesn't say in here if they fixed Faint as far as like vampirism goes. But if they did, Slow Destruction and Faint Tricksters might be pretty good. And Faint also got buffed. It's 300 now from 200. The Tentacle Taunt. Where are you? Now only spawns on levels 9, 10, and 11. You can't find it in the first floor anymore. Because that was a pretty common start. Is like Tentacle and Taunt. It was a really, really easy start. Hail Satan, nerfed, thankfully. Probably not enough. That 450 base damage now, down from 600. But there's overall an amount of like nerfs to summon, so hopefully cultists are going to be less common. I don't know about you guys, but I am sure sick of cultists. Spiky Armor basically fixed. In the sense that it now also reflects critical damage back, and it wasn't before, it was only reflecting base damage. But now it includes any crit damage. Which will be good if shooters become a thing, or like physical fencers become a thing. Those are the primary critters. I mean, anybody can get crit, but like, those are the big ones usually. And Silence was nerfed from 3 seconds down to 2 seconds, which is pretty good. Silence is pretty obnoxious. And I'm just not a fan of this mutation existing. Same with Hail Satan. I think they could just get rid of both of these. Like, I think Silence could be... I think Silence would be better as, like, Silence on an attack or something. Or at one of the class, like, you know, like tanks maybe. Like, when they taunt, they silence stuff that they taunt. Something like that, not just Silence on everything. I think it's kind of obnoxious. But at least it's nerfed a little bit, so we'll see how that goes. And there was some Mutation Tree changes, just like costs, mostly. The first magic damage is now cheaper. and they're a little, it's a little stronger. The tier 3 now is 110%, the tier 4 is 170%, tier 5 240, and it ends up at 500% instead of 450 the last tier. Energy Vampirism nerf again. Same costs, but instead of 10%, 30%, 50%, now it's 10%, 20%, 40%. Which is fine. Last season I was really only running like tier 1 of that anyways, but tier 2 was still good. Some runs. Health multiplier is now a lot cheaper in the later stages. And also a little bit more HP. Yeah, starting at tier 2, it's a lot more HP early on. It evens out to the same amount at the end, which is 800%, but like nobody gets to the end anyways. They reduced the cost. They reduced the cost down to like 200 for the last tier, which is still stupidly expensive, but you'll be getting more HP if you're going to like tier 4 and tier 5. You'll be getting more HP overall, which is good because more HP means less impact that Hell Satan has. And then summon creature bonus damage is now stronger. Starting at tier 2, 120 instead of 100, and then by tier 6 it is 550% instead of 500. So just some little tweaks here. I like the more HP, and magic damage kind of buffed a little bit, but that much. But with the extra HP, I think that kind of cancels each other out when it comes to mages, so. Overall, feels like a lot of good stuff. Definitely want to try out those tanks. For sure. But I think shooter summons is going to be probably one of the stronger things here now. Now that, this exists. I'd like to put together like I said, like cultists shooters, but like zombie cultists specifically. Might be really fun. And definitely want to try out some tanks. I'm not sure what we would run at them. It'd mean probably tank shooters. Or tank Spencers. And then also like Tricksters might be coming back. Full Destruction on Tricksters with like Feint and some mages. I don't know if they fix this. It doesn't say if they fix this or not. But it was bugged at one point, and the magic damage they did with this didn't actually heal them from energy vampirism. So, not entirely sure. We'll have to try that out. Because I wanted it, like, Soul Destruction was already seemed like it would be really good. But now it's even better. But you have to run Tricksters. A lot of things to mess around with this season, for sure. But I think the first thing I'm going to do here is check out Christmas Brawl. Not sure what to start with here. So it's every 3 rooms, so I assume it's like you do 2 neutral rooms and then 1 PvP. I think I'm gonna just start medieval. Gives you frugality as well, okay. Oh, Despot's got a Santa hat on. Ho ho ho. Feeling the Christmas spirit? Me neither, but it's there. Christmas, my gift to you is even more suffering in the form of a new mode. You have 3 lives, you must beat the other players, no saves allowed. Understood? No, doesn't matter, go right, you'll figure it out there. Okay, so, here's our lives. And the goal is to get to 10, but I think you can go higher than 10 as well. And there's no hunger in this mode. Neat. So the mutation tree, yeah, because there's no hunger, it's a little smaller, I guess. They took out the heal. And they took out extra mutations. Looks like you have to... This tree is the same, but you have to buy some of this. Buy rubber bullets, buy healer evasion, buy fury, buy spiky armor, vampirism. That's like a stronger vampirism even. 15% of damage dealt. Thrill of battle. Thrower attack speed specifically. Kind of weird. Kind of weird the things that are in here. And I assume we'll still get shops because this stuff exists. But I don't know what's good now. Like, this is obviously very Christmas themed, but I do hope they keep it around. Oh, we got a new enemy. Hang on. You do anything? No, they just exist. 11 armor, 24 attack. A little bit of HP. Oh, they're all in Christmas presents now. We also get to choose from 6 in here, which is tank attack, speed, station. Is the drone gonna be any good in here? Try and go tricksters. Shop and then PvP. Okay. Do a couple upgrades. Oh, Penimans cost 3 in here. I think we go with Battle Ball here. And there's no food to worry about, so we can just build as big as we need to. Alright. Get the drone, we'll see if the drone is worth it. Seems like it. Nice. Then our humans come back too. Looks like the exact state they were before PvP. Yeah, I don't know how to build here. Oh, the mutation, not a shop. So it looks like we're gonna get 2 mutations and 1 shop every floor. Spencer, huh? I'll look for stuff that does something now, yeah. Critical strike tricksters. Thanks. What did tricksters get in here? Oh yeah, they get thrill of battle. Yeah, give me thrill of battle. Fighting some payloads now. Okay. Trickster fear. It's pretty slow progress here. We're not getting a ton of money. So, nice, there's Trickster 3. I'm gonna keep this tank for now. There's no reason to not keep them to like get rid of units because there's no food, no hunger, so. Oh, those echoes hurt. Get him. Get him. Yeah. Alright, probably gonna start getting some HP now. Survivability. Multicast, Vengeance. Probably Sticky Blood, honestly. Get some HP. We're gonna be going kind of physical here. Hey, Vetimer. Explosive Death. Random Sparks is okay with Tricksters. I need to get shooters for attacks. That's Trickster 4. Guys right up to the front. Sticky Blood, good investment. Sticky Blood, very good investment. Picture Vampirism as well. I think I want to just get like health multipliers here. At this point. I didn't save up money, just at least for one level of shooters. Multicast, extra attack speed. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm enjoying this mode so far. I really hope everyone likes it enough that they stick it around, because I really like just being able to jump into the PvP. I feel like it. Oh, it's a loud plane. Wonka S. Alright. Okay, there's a second shooter. Now we get some attack speed going. Let's go ahead and just get an upgrade here for next floor. There is no, there's no attack speed and damage up. It's just the survivability. Tolerance is over here. All the way in the back. Probably shooters, yeah. Ouch. You got a lot more shooters than I do. That's one life down. That's fine. I needed more HP and I didn't get it. I didn't get it there. Both of death probably too. Fireball. There's magic damage is in there now. Computer vampirism and HP. I want to get this armor. I was thinking maybe Valor there, but oh, there's a new one. I have enough for armor this fight. 30 for armor. Do not have enough for armor. I could just get more HP. I'm gonna get more HP. I should have gotten Valor. Man has a lot of units. Hang in there, boys. Yeah. Nice. Mostly seeing physical stuff right now, so it's gonna save for zombie. Zombie might be okay. Zombie. Goodbye. Bash is good. Zombie's all the way in the back, very good. I don't need either of those, unfortunately. Lance, yeah. I'd rather get the armor here before the fight. Especially early fights are going to be very armor heavy, very physical damage heavy. Built to some mages already. Close. One life left. I need to get some more units here. Tricks their stun, sure. Their stun is pretty good. Gives them something to do. This energy vampirism. That'd be this, I think. Save up money for this shop here. Plasma gun is nice. Throw immunity to receive 0 food. Summon creatures HP. Might want to grab that now that I have Kalids and a zombie. Guys kind of spread out. Because of the stun. Magic's so strong because it takes so long to get to fucking magic resist. Spend 40 no, you have to spend more than 40 tokens. There's been so many tokens to get to magic defense.